All right, what's up everybody? This is Takeshi and Henry here at the Level 5 booth on the TGS 12 show floor. And what are we checking out here, Henry?
This is Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney.
Awesome, awesome. And I just want to warn everybody, we're not supposed to show you spoilers, so if you see us dip down to black, that's why. Anyway, go ahead and talk us through what you're seeing here. Looks like, you know, the Layton that we've seen before. Looks like a little bit older, don't you think?
Yeah, he looks, I'd say, maybe a couple of years older, meaning this is one of the later games in the series. Though I wonder if it really takes place in the same timeline. But yeah, it's just the two characters starting their day in the office here, probably about to find some sort of puzzle, I would bet. So same as usual. It's the usual magnifying glass thing to search around the picture for for some sort of clue. Here. We can cut to that. All right. Let's see here.
I believe your puzzle is over by the bookcase.
Oh, that teapot, isn't it?
Bookcase.
Let's see. All right. There we go. Bookcase. What? What's this? So I believe they found a storybook of some sort that's leading them to the first puzzle of the game here. All right. So puzzle number one. Now you get it. You know, you get 20 points if you can do it without any hints. And they take it off for each time you mess up. So the point of this one is to direct the black witch to the black castle and the white witch to the white castle. And you can see here, there's multiple pathways, and they're going to go up each one as they go, and you have to black out the ones that you want them to go to, and until you end up with a solution that sends both to their respective places. You can call out hints via here and skip through it. So I think let's see if I found the solution here.
So we already know what the solution is, obviously, so we're just going to push it through. Might dip to black for a second, so stick with us. All right, now we can show you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's got it. So much finger pointing in this series. I love it. All right, so we got the full 20 points on that one because we kind of knew the thing before. In the scenes we cut, both of us were having a bit of trouble figuring it out, I have to admit. Let's see. All right. So now that that's dealt with, what's next for the two of these guys? More just finding puzzles in a locked room and nothing interesting happening? Let's see. Who's this?
Looks like a witch.
I really like how the the formerly drawn characters are now 3D polygonal models, which makes them look a lot better when you turn on the 3D, though, you can't really tell on this video.
And it seems like, all of them have little subtle movements that keep them being, from completely static. They blink a little, they sway a little, kind of keeps them a little bit alive.
Yeah, and I like this new witch girl character here. She's interesting, and she's in a predicament so bad that she needs help from both Layton and Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, she is sort of drawn in the more of a Phoenix Wright sort of art style, right?
So here's our first cutscene. See how this plays out.
It's kind of cool though, because they don't look completely out of the a completely different world. They seem a little appropriate to be in the same world there.
Yeah, though I did read in an interview a while ago, they had to admit they had to the developers of Level 5 had to draw Layton taller than he ever has before, just so he's on the same stature level as Phoenix. Well, what is this thing? Whoa. Looks like it controlled her in some way and now is whisking away her just as soon as she got to the Layton character. Whoa. Oh, all his office is in shambles. This is terrible.
you notice the production quality of these cutscenes are a lot higher than what you've seen before, and you'll see that also on the Phoenix Wright side of things as well.
True. Yeah, the series is always, or at least Layton has always been known for its great anime cutscenes here. All right, now we need to find what happened to this lady. Time to get on the trail here.
Let's jump ahead to the next puzzle here.
There's a strange marking on this wall here. I think I found it. Let's see what happens. Whoa, something's shaking. Whoa, another cutscene. This kind of reminds me of how like the wall opened up in the Harry Potter movies for like Diagon Alley. It's what you know. Oh, poor Lucas fell on his butt. And Layton, being the good guy that he is first checking that he's okay. He seems to be all right.
He is a gentleman.
Layton is above all gentlemen. Yeah, compared to Wright, I'd say he's a little more cooler-headed. He doesn't let things get him down. Wright always like freaks out and is sweating. All right, let's see what we find in here. What the? Who's this on the ground?
It's another puzzle.
A puzzle attached to a girl. All right, so now this puzzle here, what's the, I can't read the Japanese, so what's the challenge here, Takeshi?
Basically, you have two options to answer this question. You have to see which one is going to not give you a tied knot. So in order to pick your option, you double tap on your selection. You tap it once to choose it, and you tap it again to confirm. So, you know, you look at how you would tie a knot, and you pick the one that wouldn't tie it for you. Again, we're going to have to dip down right now, but we'll be back in a second. And we're back.
All right, Layton's got it. Points. All right, and another 20. We're so smart. Man. All right, they freed the lady, but she's unconscious still.
And this brings us to the end of the Professor Layton section of the demo. Do we have any release information?
Yeah, well, the release date was just announced for Japan, which is the end of November this year. Though this game has not been announced for the US yet, but we're crossing our fingers that it'll be announced eventually for it.
And this has been Takeshi and Henry at the Level 5 booth on the Tokyo Game Show floor. For more information on TGS as well as Professor Layton, Phoenix Wright, and anything else TGS related, keep your eyes on GamesRadar.com. Bye-bye.
See ya.